Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 12, Chapter 10, Sabko Sanmathi. You are citizens of a land of great significance. Bharat is indeed a Divya Bhumi, a land saturated since ages with dedication and devotion to God. The path to God was sought for by even the common folk. Spiritual discipline permeated every activity of life and every detail of daily life. You are inheritors of a great culture which has survived the onslaughts of alien rule and political suppression. The culture has upheld strength of mind and purity of thought, which are translated into beneficial resolutions and desires as the essential prerequisites of a progressive human being. The mystery and splendor of God can be grasped only by a pure mind and a clear vision. That is why the Lord granted a new eye to Arjuna, in order that he might not be confounded by his glory. A resolution adopted by the mind is like a stone thrown into a sarovar lake. It creates ripples that disturb the entire surface, unsettling equanimity and showing in the individual's face. A good sankalpa resolution sets up a series of such thoughts, each contributing its quota to the process of purification and strengthening. Bharatiya culture insists on purity of sankalpa because, like a fragrant flower in the hand, it will spread its beneficial influence on others and through others to the society and community in which the individual operates. A bad thought desecrates the individual as well as the community. Misery too is infectious. Your impurity can pollute as well. When the mind acts in subordination to the intellect or discriminating reason, it will help the realization of the inner truth. When it yields to the pull of the senses, then it will tighten the bonds. Be equipped with humility to win God's grace. Good ideas have to be accepted and bad ones eschewed. Each idea has to be judged in the supreme court of Viveka, wisdom, and the ruling has to be treated as inviolable, never to be broken. It is in this context that we have to remind ourselves of the prayer of Gandhiji, Sabko Sanmathi de Bhagawan. O God, bestow the right understanding on all. Again, the individual born in the lake of society must swim and float in the calm waters, and, joining the river of progress, merge in the ocean of grace. Man has to move from the stance of I to the position of we. But this day we see only the wild dance of ego-stricken individuals who hate society and behave most unsocially. Water flows from a higher level to the lower levels. God's grace too is like that. It flows down to those who are bent with humility. So give up the ego, overcome jealousy, and cultivate love. How can man be truly at peace with himself and with others if he does not endeavor to win the grace of God? While trying to get the best out of nature's gifts, you must first be equipped with humility and simplicity. Otherwise, you will only be dragged along into ruin through many unfulfilled desires. Ravana desired nature. Sita, who was found as a child in the furrow of a ploughed land, is the representation of nature. But Ravana was not chastened by the effort to win the grace of God, and so he met his downfall. Desire leads to anger when it is foiled, and anger weakens the body. It impairs the digestive system and chases him fast into old age. Remember, when prema, divine selfless love, is installed in the heart, jealousy, hatred, and untruth will find no place there. Live in prema, live with prema, move with prema, speak with prema, think with prema, and act with prema. This is the best and the most fruitful sadhana, spiritual effort. Do not want prema from others, while yourself refusing prema to others. This is not a one-way traffic. Love for all should spontaneously flow from your heart and sweeten all your words. Chembur, March 30th, 1973. Divine prema is not easily comprehensible, so my emphasis is not generally understood in its full significance. Prema is God, God is prema. To consider it as a method of speech, an attitude of mind, or as a physical behavior is to sorely demean it. Prema has no trace of selfishness. It is not bound by motives. Sri Sathya Sai Baba.